after weeks and weeks and weeks of planning and sitting and more sitting, I have here the Strike Freedom Gundam. And this has been in my backlog for a while. I bought it when I was in Dallas. And I've been meaning to build it, but I haven't got around to it until now. And so I'm excited to start doing this and coming out with a complete product and showing y'all the end result of what this will look like. I can't tell you how excited I am again to build this kit. During this video, I'm not going to go and do any painting. I'm not going to do anything crazy outside of panel lining and putting stickers on. So don't expect any painting. I'm not quite there yet with wanting to paint master grades. I'm going to leave that to the high grades that I've got positioned around my desk. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build this kit and get some footage of pieces of it here and there. I'm not that skilled to do any of the ASMR stuff, but we'll do a quick unboxing. And so you'll see that we've got the runners or the sprues. I'm calling them runners now, but I used to call these sprues because the playing Warhammer 40K. This is that gold. I think I was watching a couple other YouTubers and a couple other people comment on this gold on these runners, and it's not that shiny gold you'd see in the MGEX, which is what people really like. So I had this thought, perhaps I could get a rattle can or spray can and paint them gold, but then I thought to myself, you know what, don't even bother. I don't want to have to go through that whole process. I want to build it like it is. Yeah, it's not the gold that you'd want, but you know, what are you going to do? But I'm excited to build it nonetheless. And of course, more gold pieces and some pieces for the foot and some vents. Looks like some of the pieces for the torso, part of the pieces for the guns. Looks like the side guns on that. And then we've got, looks like some more pieces for the legs, pieces for the calves. Some this is the torso piece. Some more pieces right here. This looks like some more torso pieces right here. More pieces for the legs. Clearly this is for the legs. You know, I'm looking at this kit now and I'm thinking to myself, man, I should have just bought the Master Grade EX for this and called it good. I really should have, but I just didn't. And here's for the funnels or for the wings. I can't recall what they were referred to as. I think they were just the wings or maybe funnels. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's fine. More of the wing parts. Beam sabers, like those, how those are curved. That's kind of cool. When did those come out? 2000. Okay, so some of the kit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Some of the master grids I've built so far don't have those curved blades. I think the real grid tall geese I built did, but I don't think it was meant to be curved. It just came out that way, so I left it that way. And this looks to be, oh, a stand. Okay, I don't have to build a stand. I'm surprised it came with a stand, so I can use the one it came with. Hopefully it's decent. Otherwise, I'll use the one that I have on order. And then you've got that beam shield right here, and more pieces that look like for the wings. And then the end of it is let me move this box. The end of it, you've got the manual that is going to consume my life for the next 50 some odd hours. Well, not completely, but over the course of 2 days, it's going to take a while to build this thing, and I'm totally okay with that. I cannot wait to build this and get this started. What I think I'm going to do with this kit is build in segments for the video. That's pretty much how I build anyway, and I think it's pretty much how most people build. But build it in segments. And I'm going to start with, if I can flip the flipping page, man. It's been a long day. But I'll do like I'll get all the pieces together for the body unit here, or the torso unit, or the chest unit, whatever you want to call it, and send it all down before video. Then I'll go ahead and do like a speed run build of that as I'm building it. Then I'll do the head unit the same way, the arm unit the same way. I'm thinking about getting some additional or extra background music from a different source this time. I'm not sure. Then I'll build, of course, the arm units, the shoulder units. I'll probably build all these as one shot. And then, of course, the leg units, I'll build those individually just for the video. But I'll go ahead and capture building whichever leg comes first and get a speed build on that. Then I'll go ahead and put the other leg together and put the whole kit together. What I understand about this kit is that it's back heavy because of the backpack. So I'm looking forward to putting up with that nonsense. But I guess that's what the stand's for. I'm actually surprised again that it came with a stand. So that saves me from using the one I got coming in this weekend. If I don't like it, then I'll use it. But it saves me from having to use the one I got in. If this kit looks anything like this when it's finished, I'll be very stoked because all that color separation just looks amazing. I've got a lot of favorite kits. This one is in the top of them. I just love the design. I've always loved the design of this kit. And, you know, I didn't get into watching Gundam Seed until later on in life. And so now I can appreciate the shows a lot more versus when I was a teenager watching Gundam Wing for the first time and not really knowing where to go after that. So it took me 20-some years to get back into this and watching these shows and really appreciating the animes for what they are. The one I still can't fully get my head around is the Witch from Mercury. That one just seems like an odd duck. So anyway, I'm going to get this started. I'm going to start cutting stuff out of the runners, and let's get this build going. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start off, and I'm going to go ahead and start off and build this body unit. That's what it's called, a body unit, not a torso, a body unit, whatever. Only took me, I don't know, 15 minutes to snip this and or more than that. Actually, I'm not even looking at the time on my videos, so this could have taken a while. So it might have been 20 or 30 minutes to get this whole piece together, but it looks pretty good. Look, again, more paneling here. So this might go with black. I might do some black in here before I put the whole thing together at the end, or put the whole thing together and take everything apart, then panel line as needed or where it's needed. So this will look like a completely different kit after the initial build, especially with the stickers, water slides, and yeah, more stickers. Anyway, that's that. We're gonna go and get into the head unit next. So yeah, look at that. That's not too shabby. I want to go ahead and just show that. Look how awesome that is. All right, here we are with the head unit, and this one won't go near as long, so we'll go ahead and do we'll do a speed run or speed up this part of the build. Is head unit, just like that. Let's there we go. Not too shabby, I say, not too shabby at all. So anyway, for those of you who do watch TV shows outside of Gundam, which I would hope people do, because there's far more out there to watch. You know, one of my shows, my favorite shows, is Scrubs. And so, what is a favorite show of yours? What do y'all enjoy watching? You know, I've got a whole list, and perhaps say I could, when I get live streaming, I could go ahead and just start having those discussions with y'all, and we can start getting into a little bit more detail about what we enjoy watching and what we don't enjoy watching. So anyway, there's head unit. I'm gonna put it on this bad boy, and let's see what this. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Yeah, action. Head bob in action. Yeah. That is quite nice. Anyway, all right. So that unit's done. Now time for the arms. So, all right. Now we're on to the arms. And instead of going through this one and slowly going through it, I'm going to go ahead and speed build this one. Speed build being, I'm going to speed up the video to get through this part, because I'm trying to keep these videos under 30 minutes if I can. So I ask that you bear with me as I do that and get this going. So without further ado, let's get into it, and let's see what this kit looks like with the arms built. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty quick. Okay. So I take this. unit. Put this on like so. That, this arm like this. That is an arm unit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty good, actually. All right. And for the sake of time, I've already built the other one. So I could go ahead and get that set up. Oh, there you go. Check that. There's the arms together. Put the head unit on. Again, I was tinkering with it a moment ago. Get on there. There we go. That is part of the Strike Freedom Gundam so far. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know, when you look at photos that people take of these kits, typically with their iPhones, mine included, they don't look anywhere good as they do in person. I think that's just kind of the nature of the beast. What I can tell you is this thing is solid. It is, so far, this thing is solid. Yeah, what I might do though is once I get all the panel lining done and clean it all up the way I want to, I might take this thing right here, this Mr. Super Clear matte, and start matte varnishing everything. That way it looks a little bit better. And that actually is in the GM Striker video that I built or did a while back, and I can link that somewhere up in here where my finger's at, or I can just link it at the end of the video. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna go and start on the legs. Just a disclaimer, I built the other one already because I wanted to see how this one went together. And when we get to this point in the legs, I'm going to go and slow this down. My advice to you would be that when you're building these legs, build them one at a time, as the instructions state, because there will be a point where if you build them like I do and you take them off the runners, all in these pieces like this, you're going to encounter some problems. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that point where I'm going to do a speed edit, and that way I can get this started for you all, and you can see that point that I'm discussing. So here we go. Okay, we're gonna go get started on the legs. Now I've already, full disclaimer, I've already built one because I needed to see how this one went together. There's a lot of pieces here, as you can tell, and so all those moving parts get a little intricate, and I want to make sure that I got that down, or at least got an understanding how that build went together. There's a lot of cussing near the end, and when I get to that point in this, I want to go ahead and slow the video down and show you what I'm talking about. So without going into too much more detail, I'll go and start this build, and I'll go ahead and do that 2x, 5x speed, whatever it is, for the video, so I can get to that point. So here we go. Okay, so slowing down, this piece can get complicated. It shouldn't be complicated, but it does get complicated. What I found out is that these pieces are aligned in such a way that they don't fit together unless these pieces are put together exactly like they should be. And I know that's like a duh thing, right? But they're not. If you could tell here, if we can get focused on this sucker, if it'll let me focus, get a real. So if you can see in here, you can see that that's not clearly on center, and that can potentially cause you some problems in this build and cause some frustration. So the legs are clearly marked, and I would recommend building it one leg at a time and avoiding that level of frustration, because taking this piece apart, I'm telling you right now, is a massive pain in the ass, and I almost snapped some of the pegs on the inside of this foot off. So take your time and build it one leg at a time. And so as we finish, we're going to put this together and put this leg together like so. And there you have it. You have the right and left foot or leg for the Strike Freedom. Just like that. They won't stand. I'll make them stand. There you go. That is the leg unit. Next is going to be the waist unit, and I'm going to come back to that momentarily. It is pretty late at night, so I'm going to go and stop for now and then come back in the morning and finish up. And when I do, we'll have the waist unit finished. We'll have we'll start on the waist unit and get it finished. Put the kit together, get the hands on there. I'm not going to use the articulating hands because I don't like them. So I'll probably use a pre-posed or pre-closed or molded hands. Then we'll get the backpack unit together, and then we'll start doing some poses on it and get it on its base and finish the video. I'll see you all in the morning. All right, good morning. As you can tell, I started working on the waist unit this morning. Shortly after I drove my wife up at work, I went ahead and get started on this. I went ahead and put a piece together and just kind of see how that goes and how that works. Just preliminary. I did a lot of the sanding already to get that out of the way, so we can go ahead and get the build section of this part done. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this with the Hollywood Magic, and then get the final assembly done. So, all right, let's get after it. I want to go ahead and just state that I built some of the way through because I made a mistake here. I didn't read the direction correctly. Again, like I said, I was struggling this morning. It was a really late night for me, and I was sick throughout the night, so I was just trying to get this done as best I could, still provide the quality I had been. And I kind of let myself down a little bit here, but I got it fixed and figured it out. So we'll go to continue on. All right, getting back to it, you can see that I've got these pieces together now. It was clearly a first thing in the morning thing. I'm still very tired, but it was a very, very much first thing in the morning thing. I just wasn't using my brain to figure out how these pieces go together. So now that I have, and now that they are, we're going to finish up this part of the build and get it done. So get back into the speed mode and start that off. So that's a complete waist unit here. You could tell that it took a little bit of not a lot of work to put together, but I got a little lost in some of it as I was putting this together. Again, I'm chalking that up to like a little bit of sleep and just waking up. I'll leave a lot of this for the technical or the technical review that I'm going to be doing on this, but um, as you probably noticed in the video, these are a little loose. They are free to move, so they are fairly loose. So there's a very interesting aspect of this, but it's kind of cool. It's good. It's good because it'll allow for the legs to have a lot of movement. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the assembly of Strike Freedom. And basically, since I've already got the torso and head done with the arms, I'm just go ahead and pop this piece in like so. Get the legs in like that. Then like this. Pop those on like so. And we have a nearly complete, when I say nearly complete, Strike Freedom. Clearly got to put the hands on there, and I got to work on the backpack. But the backpack will go pretty quick, considering it's just a lot of the same repetitive parts. But that's it. That is the kit for the most part. Not too shabby. It looks pretty damn good, actually. Even not panel lined and not painted or matte varnished, it looks actually very, very good. I'm impressed. Alrighty. Well, I'll get on to the next section of building all the funnels or the wings, whatever you want to call it. And the book calls it the wing unit, so we'll call it the wing unit or backpack. All right, let's get to that part. All right, and here we are at the end of this, where I've built all but one of the wings, and so I want to go through that process with you all real quickly so we can get this built and I can show you all the complete unit together, the wing unit and the Gundam, and then I'll put the hands together and I'll show you the whole thing together completed. So let's go through this process real quickly. All right, I want to jump into something real quick with the hands. We haven't gone over that yet, and I wanted to address those real quickly. You get one set of hands in this kit. That's all you get. They are semi-articulate, where I mean is you get the index finger, the thumb, and then the 3 other fingers that can move, but these don't move independently. This doesn't move. It does move independently, and the thumb moves independently. The difference between these hands and hands from some real grades I've seen is that on the real grades, these are actually fully articulated with the joints and the knuckles, whereas in this master grade, you don't have that. And you also have a slot right here for things like the blades or the beam sabers, so they're easier to grip. and they don't fall out of place as easily as another would out of another Master Grade kit, some of the earlier Master Grade kits. I'm still not a fan of these particular hands, but it is what it is. So I'll take it. I'll take it because it's what comes with the kit. If you can buy additional hands for these kits, I'd be more than willing to do that. Again, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these, but it is what you get. So I'm going to finish putting the weapons together, and then I'm going to show you the complete build. And here we have it, the complete build of the Strike Freedom from Gundam Seed. After this video, I'm going to create a technical build review of some of my thoughts on this kit and what I thought of it. I will post some pictures later of the stickers and press-ons and matte finish and panel lighting, all that stuff. I'm going to be doing that throughout the week, so I might create a separate video for that or just create an update of photos. But that's it. That is the Strike Freedom Master Grade. And this thing was a pain and fun at the same time kit to build. And I will go over that in detail on the next video for the technical review. So I hope y'all enjoy this video, and please give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, see you later, guys. Until next time, keep on building.